ride's about ready to go. I'm headed up here, getting past Pilot Rock, and then we're on our way. Well, welcome back to Southern Oregon. And we're getting closer to Pilot Rock. Get on the trail, head up a little ways. It's about 80 degrees and climbing. So we'll see how we do today. Gonna take it easy, got plenty of water. No wind, still day, just like last weekend. And a good day. Thanks to my friend Pete and Steve and everybody who helped get me here. We're on our way. We're making steady progress today. It's pretty warm out. I'm having to stop and cool off about every 45 minutes. But we're getting there. We got about 4 miles to go to get to the spring tonight. Get there early, set up, and relax a little bit. A little farther to go tomorrow. But we're getting there. See you down the trail. Into this little meadow area, which is designated as Camp 7. And long day, long hot day. At least there was some water. Probably should have filtered it out of the pipe, but oh well. And over here, down by the aspen trees, there's another pipe with water coming out of it. This is a pretty place. I'm going to stay here. Got a ways to go tomorrow, but I got to get water and get things set up, and then I'll show you how that looks. But glad to be here. Finally left for 6. Yay. Talk to you soon. Well, it's getting a little dark. I just said good night to Randy and Deb. They live down the way from me. We were chatting, a 68-year-old couple just out here doing the whole PCT, telling me their trials from the Sierras and the snow this year. Pretty night. I'll show you around here in a little bit. But we've decided tomorrow's going to be a little easier. We're going about 10.9 miles and starting about 3 miles downhill, and then it's not going to be as bad. And hopefully going to try and get out of here early to be done down at Hyatt Reservoir in the campground down nearby. Oh, 1 or 2 at the latest. So Hyatt Reservoir, it turns out, apparently has the cleanest bathroom in the entire PCT. It even smells like baby powder. So kudos to them. We'll go check that out tomorrow. I am fed. Had pad thai tonight, Backpacker's Pantry, very good, and about 2 liters of fluid, so I'll probably be up all night having to get rid of all of that. But I'm going to try cowboy camping tonight, because tonight is one of the main nights of the Perseid meteor shower, and hopefully might be able to see something here if I just don't nod out, because it's okay. I mean, there's bugs here, but they're not that bad, and ants don't really bug you too much if you don't bug them. So I'll be good for that and get up early and see how things go. But show you where things are here. This is our little meeting area here with several well-placed rocks, and come over here to the nice view tonight. Looks like the sky's on fire, but it's actually just the sunset here. Very nice. Go by the ex-campfire area. Can't have any campfires up here because of the fire danger. But cooking area over here. I'll leave this up tonight. Odds and ends are going to be in the pack, and I'm just going to be here. And my one trash bag, this is a odor-proof trash bag. I'll get everything sealed up and get the food moved. And pretty warm out. It's about 62 degrees out, and probably won't get much better tonight. So it's going to be warm, and we'll just deal with it. So anyway, so I'm not sure to call this day 1 or day 4, but for this through hike, I think just to keep things consistent, I'm going to call this day 4, and tomorrow will be day 5, and we're heading up to Hyatt Lake Reservoir. Not a light, so I'll let you go tonight. Have a good night, and we'll see you in the morning. Well, good morning on day 5, heading towards Hyatt Lake Reservoir. Up and out early today. Ants were kind of bad last night. Stealth camping and ants are kind of bad juju, so I just got up and ate and got out, and we're about 2 miles from the road, and get down there about 7 and see how things are. Sun's not up yet, so looks like I get to start the day with a blowdown. Yay. I'll get to it. See you down the trail. Looks like Pilot Rock is just waking up over there, and we are finally going north. Yay. Well, it's getting hotter. Made it to the little Hyatt Reservoir. We only got a mile and a half to go. But I'm gonna eat lunch here and maybe get my feet wet and cool off a little bit. It's pretty hot today. No hurry. Not quite noon yet, so looks real cool though. Let's try this out. I'm safely located in Hyatt Lake Campground, although it looks like they're doing some renovations. And the bathrooms do smell good here. I mean, that's pretty amazing. Anyway, I noticed the sign up here that said PTC hikers call for a ride to go to the resort to get fed. And I'll pay money to go get fed because pretty hot out today. I mean, just from lunch over to here was like an hour, and that was like less than like a mile and a half, and that was like really hot. So I'll go up there and cool down and see what they got to offer, and come back and find water. I haven't found water yet. I think the place with a lake would have a lot of water around. The campground's closed up here, so I gotta find water sometime. Anyway, we're here now. We can rest. Having been to the resort and back now, I did find a place to find water. It's about 3/4 of a mile from here if I really need it. I may be the only one in the campground tonight because the only thing open here is the PCP campground, and there's no water here. So there's a bathroom though. So I'm gonna hang out and weigh my options, and if I get up in the cool and get out to Clum Campground, about 4 miles away tomorrow morning, I think I'll be all right. Anyway, nice and quiet here, at least. Check in a little later. All right, so tonight and tomorrow's haul of water filtered out of the reservoir. Time for dinner. Gotta go get it.
Well, today was an interesting day. It started really early. As remember, I got up about 4 o'clock because I was covered with carpenter ants because I failed to get far enough away from them trying to watch the Perseid meteor shower, which was pretty cool, and listening to also several coyotes howl about 11 o'clock. And 4 o'clock, I said, the heck with it, and I got up and I got packed, and I packed slowly, and I finally just got on the road about 6 o'clock. And so that was a cool morning of hiking, which was great because it got warm today. I rolled into Hyatt Campground, which was closed. I'm the only one here. I just finished dinner. Dinner tonight was coconut chicken curry, and then in my little pouch that I have down here, I also put in a ramen and made that. So I'm feeling a little bit more satiated, and this was after I got a ride up to the resort earlier, and you saw what I had to eat up there. So I had plenty of food today and plenty of water. I did go up and filter water and got that ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow's task is to get out of here pretty early. I've got about a 7-mile hike to Clum Landing, which some people probably are, instead of camping here, went up there to camp. That's about 7 miles, but there's water there. There's a pipe spring at mile 12. And then from there, there isn't anything. At the end of this section, well, 4 miles into the new section, there's Brown Shelter, which has a hand pump. And if I try and get there tomorrow, that's like 20 miles from here, so I'm going to have to hoof it, and it's supposed to be hotter than it was today, and today it was 113 in Medford, and tomorrow it's supposed to be 117. So as we go by Medford, which is now to the west, it's kind of tricky, but we got everything cleaned up today. I'm grateful, to have a bathroom. I'm grateful to have a picnic table. I'm grateful to have my tent set up tonight. It's over there. It's a very quiet night, and be a very quiet morning. Get up and out. It's easier to pack when there's a picnic table. Get cleaned up here and get in bed by 9, and hopefully folks aren't going to come in, but if they do, we'll say hi. I think we covered about 13 plus miles today, plus going up, getting water and back, and going up, walking back from the resort. So I probably covered about 17 miles today total, but I'll be good tomorrow. It's still going to be hot, though, so everybody's kind of complaining about the heat out here on the trail, but, what can you do? It's the heat's the heat. It's supposed to cool down by Friday. Locals are worried about lightning storms coming in. That could happen, so we'll just keep going one step at a time and try and keep the mood up. But got to get out here when it's cool tomorrow, otherwise we're going to die. So anyway, have a good night. Happy trails, and we'll see you tomorrow. Well, good morning. Day 5 here. Just leaving Hyatt Reservoir Campground. Quiet night. Slept pretty good. Got a long way to go today. See if we can make it all the way to Brown Shelter, where there's good water. Was planning on staying about 4 miles shy of there, but no water there, so we'll see. It's overcast this morning, not clear blue, so maybe that'll keep the heat down a little bit for a while. Anyway, quiet day out here. Seen one hiker so far, and that's it. So we'll head on over to as far as we can get and have second breakfast and get ready for another great day. Thanks for coming with me today. Be nice if most of the day is like this. Fairly pleasant uphill saunter getting to the crest of the hill up here. Nice, whoops, little place to go first thing in the morning. Frogs are pretty well camouflaged down here. There he goes. Yay. Well, it's getting pretty warm out. I decided to detour left off the trail for a little bit and go into Clum Landing Campground, which is where some people were headed last night to get water. They also have showers here. Looks pretty abandoned as far as parks go today, but I'm going to eat lunch here and take a rest and wait for the heat of the day to go over. It's supposed to be 117 in Medford, and I don't feel like hiking in that kind of heat, so. And I'm hiking towards Medford, so I'll get where I'm going. I got 14 miles to go to get to Brown Shelter and about 10 miles to go to get to Burton Flat Road. And so I got 4.5 miles to get to the next water from here. So I'm just going to wait until the sun gets over the yard arm and hang out here with the chipmunks and the deer and go take a cold shower and get some cold soaked burritos and maybe take a nap. I'm kind of tired, but you know, the heat just kind of wears you out when you're out walking in it, and it just radiates up off this this kind of lava-y rock. Anyway, time to eat some lunch and get a little bit of rest and cool down a little bit, get some hydration finally. So at least they got water here and showers. Yay. Well, still hot, but I feel a little more rested now and fed and cooled off. So we're headed up towards Grizzly Creek, about 8.5 miles in today. Still got a ways to go, but about 4 miles to the next water, but I'll get enough water to get there. Trying to find out the saga of the Brown Mountain Shelter. There's a note on Far Out. That's the app that we all use to figure out what works and what doesn't work. That somebody took the pump handle off August 4th, but today somebody posted, or last Sunday I guess, in one place I found that the Forest Service replaced the handle and is just advising people to treat the water. Well, that's what we do anyway, but you know, that's the only water tomorrow at Brown Mountain Shelter for 16 miles, so kind of nice. You know, I don't know if they're expecting faucet quality water or what, but you know, considering some of the sources of water that we get out here, a pump handle with, you know, water that's contaminated will decontaminate it. We got stuff. So anyway, beautiful out here, walking amongst the little incense cedars, and yeah, had a nice little break, couple hours. Still hot though, but Thursday's coming. Thursday's the day it's supposed to cool off. So anyway, see how this goes. We're about ready to start going uphill. See up the trail. All right, I think this is Grizzly Creek. Interesting, cement lined. It's not glowing green, but the water's not good here, so we'll just continue on. And supposed to be another creek just up here a little ways, so pretty deep though, about 4 feet deep. Anyway, off we go. Well, made it from the bottom of the hill almost to the top. And there at the top is the water, so got enough water. I don't think I'm going to make it to the cabin tonight. I think I'm going to have to camp at the trailhead, which still will cut off 4 miles instead of camping here, but I got another 1.5 miles to the top, and then should be pretty cruisy down to where I have to dry camp tonight. So anyway, time to get on it. It's getting late. This is the view looking south. Can't quite see Mount Shasta down there, but kind of cloudy today, and it's 7:15 now, and almost at the top of the hill. Be where we need to be by 8:30, hopefully. I'll sign up then. See you down the trail. Well, welcome to the top finally. We're out of BLM lands that we've been in since before Pilot Rock. Here. And now back
first. So just to get printed. 2.5 miles down this way. The parking lot. We'll stay just before that. It's gonna get dark. So before it gets dark, we've gone about 16.9 miles at the end of the day today. Get ready to head out to Fish Lake tomorrow. Gotta get my headlamp on in case it gets too dark to travel, but we'll just sign off today. Good day, hot day. Glad I took a break in the middle of the day. That was nice. Won't do that tomorrow because I'll do that at Fish Lake, but gotta get water. Gonna be going downhill again. See you tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Well, good morning. Thought I'd video a little later this morning. Got up and out about 7-ish, a little before 7, and we've made it to Brown Shelter. And I'm gonna come up here and have a look, have some breakfast, and sit down for a little bit. Let's go see what it looks like. Nice little cabin. Sign in, get some water. Well, nice fashions. I don't know, thought it'd be cooler, maybe it would be nice. Nice wood stove. Looking out. Breakfast trail. Oh, nice place to be in a pinch. Looks like the mice have been here though. Alright, time to get down the trail. Since Brown Cabin, we've had a lot of this type of rock. A lot of volcanic rock. Kind of winding around and then a break in the trees and then more of it. Yay. Well, let me show you my little cabin here. It's very quaint. There's not much to it. It has a little sink area, a coffee pot, which makes hot water in case you want to wash your clothes in hot water, a sink, a roll of paper towels to plug up the sink with for cleaning all your clothes. All my supplies down here have been sorted. I did get my resupply box. It's all packed away. I don't think that's going to be a problem next week. I just got to figure out what I'm going to leave here in the morning. It'd be nice to leave at 9, but I got 15 miles to do to go up a pretty good pass, and then work my way over to a nice lake, which we'll explain tomorrow. I had a hiker burger tonight for dinner, which is 2 half-pound double beef patties with everything, a root beer float, a Coke, and for dessert, haven't dipped into the dessert yet here, but also had a nice porter stout, which helped ease things when I got here, along with 2 bottles of Coca-Cola, which I was pretty wiped when I got here, but it was just starting to rain a little bit, and now I think that's going to go away. We'll see what tomorrow brings. Tomorrow could rain, thunder showers, and lightning a little bit, so could be interesting, but not going to be here. We're going to be up the mountain, and the next time we resupply is going to be at Crater Lake at Mazama Village. Yay! So day 7's good. We've been out 3 days, went home, came back 4 days, and now we're ready for the next 4. And then a layover, and then we'll go get the rest of it done. Anyway, thanks for coming. Have a good night, and happy trails. Alright, back on trail.